So that's something new which I'm experimenting, a little project if you want to say, or also I made it specifically for my CPOs, and as you can see here, it's a Neocoridina water parameters. I will put the water parameters here on this video, what they are preferring. Here is the, look at him. He's attacking my finger. So here is a crushed lava rock. It's very cheap. I think they use it for plants. It's very good because it's very porous, and it helps with filtration and with the bacteria. So these little things here are from a PVC pipe. I glue them together with black silicone, and then I sprinkled, how you say, I covered it with the same silicone, the whole thing from on the outside, and I sprinkled a little bit of sand, black sand on it, and now it looks like that. From the inside they are groovy, can I say? Is that the right word? As you can see there, so they can catch it, hang on it, and the whole tank is full with this PVC pipe, so they can hide in it. It would be much nicer with a clay pipes or something like that, but it costs too much. So, and I like to DIY. So that helps, of course. So I decided to keep them in this one because I don't have any more place. That's the one thing. And the other thing is I have this piece here. If you have an aquarium without a cover, they want to climb out. So because they are living in a little bit of higher temperature, or should I say they are feeling them at home in a higher temperature water, I decided to separate them from my shrimps. So I take them out from the shrimp tank because yeah, for shrimps I cannot use a cover because of the heat. I have to cool it, and then they don't need it. So that's why I decided to separate them. And this little plastic tub is perfect for this here. And the light is the cheapest LEDs, water resistant LEDs, but they are very, very bad quality. So they started dying off one by one, almost from the second or third day. As you can see, these two functions not more. For 2 days ago, this one was still on. This one were dead from beginning. On the second day, this was already dead. So yeah, it's cheap, but I think it doesn't worth it, because if only 2 or 3 will die off here and 2 here, then I can throw it away, because the light is then not enough. So I don't need any big plants or something like that, but little bit of moss is needed for babies to hide, and also for the biofilm and bacteria and everything. It's always better to have living plants in it. So if there's not enough light, you cannot have plants in your tanks. So the other one holds a little bit better, doesn't die off or started dying off, as you can see. But yeah, sometimes you have to know where to save money and where not. So I learned my lesson. I will never buy these lights again, these LEDs. As I said, they are very cheap, but if I have to replace them every, I don't know, 2-3 months or something like that, then you haven't saved any money, and you have to lose your time. Yeah. But all in all, CPO's doing good. In this tank, I have 2 females, but they are not buried, not yet. And the other one, I have another female, an old female. She is buried. This is my Neocaridina tank. And here are the young CPOs. I took the parents out a while back. There are, I think, about 15, 17 little CPOs here. They will stay here for maybe a month, and after a month I will take them out. They are hiding because I fed them a half an hour ago. They always take a piece of food and they are run with it, and then you cannot find them as long as they have their food. There are also a few there. So here's two generations of CPO younglings. Look at him, he wants to steal that big piece of food. It's for my autos there, but he will try to take it. No. They were very, very nervous in the other tank, and they started attacking my shrimps also, because there is so much of them. I don't know how many of them been eaten, but I saw them sometimes that they are with their snippets, in their snippets with the blue Neocaridina, and they are going through the tank. So was it a old shrimp, or yeah, not so strong, or already dead? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't have the camera with me when it happened. It was very interesting sight to see. So I think that's about that. That's enough about CPOs. I can sit here all day long and watch them, how they are fighting over the food and how they are going up to the wall, and sometimes they are sitting on this filter on the top. It's a little bit out of the water and they like to sit there for a few minutes and then they are going again into the water. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't use any oxidator in these tanks, but I have a air stone for better aeration. I don't think it's needed, but because it's so warm in the latest 1-2 months, it's better to have enough oxygen in your water column. So I think it's enough about CPOs. If you have a question, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.